I'm about to go into surgery for my C-section, guys. And I'm so excited. We have the room all packed up. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Becoming a girl mom. Finally meeting Lyric. I'm so excited. It just feels like a full circle situation. And I just feel so grateful, you know, all those years dating and being courted. You know, one thing I wanted to get right was choosing the perfect partner to raise a daughter, you know, be the first man she falls in love with, the first role model or mentor for my son. Y'all know I always knew I was going to have a boy first and a daughter second. My son was going to be a junior. My daughter's name was going to be Lyric. I mean, I had this vision since I was a kid. So just to see all of this manifest itself and everything to come true, I'm just so grateful. It's just so deep for me. This is just so deep, so deep. I'm just so proud of who my partner is and who I chose to love, who I chose to have children by. You know, as women, I don't think we hold ourselves accountable enough with who we choose to lay down with, to sleep with, have children with, marry, give our hearts to. And I was very intentional about those decisions because even as a little girl, I just felt like I always had my future children in mind. And that's why this whole thing is so deep. This pregnancy is so deep. My marriage is so deep. Because I don't want to say I'm breaking generational curses, but I'm definitely raising the bar for the men in my family and the men who, the legacy that I'm leaving, essentially. You know, I just really wanted my children to look at their dad and be proud, to look at their dad and just say like, okay, my mom did that. You know, my mom made a really good decision. And you know, I can't wait to talk to my children and let them know, like, I've been making decisions based on y'all before I even knew y'all, before y'all even existed. You know, like it says that in the Bible, it says that the Lord knew us before we even entered the world or whatever. But in my 20s, I was just dating and being courted and going through, you know, in my love life, in my love journey, I just always kept my future children in mind, and I was so intentional about that. I had such high standards for who I wanted to marry, who I wanted to end up being with, and they helped me a lot because even when I look back at all my exes and I tell my husband this, I had some really good candidates. But the best man won. And now that I'm having my daughter today, I made 100% the right decision, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so proud about it. So, okay. So, yeah, I'm about to go into surgery. I did do a little bit of makeup. So, guys, I ran out of my foundation, actually, so I couldn't put on some Bare Minerals, but I at least did my eyebrows and my eyelashes and a little lip liner. And I made DC laugh because obviously after a C-section, my daughter's going to see her dad first. So I'm excited for her to bond with her dad, do some skin to skin. And then when she sees me, I just want her to be like, okay, my mom is a bad bitch. Like, I want her to be like, okay, dad, you did your big one with mom, you know. So, you know, I want my daughter to like look up to me and think I'm so pretty and just want to be just like me. But that also comes with a lot of like responsibility, right? So these last 9 months, y'all, I've just been like growing and growing and growing, just doing a lot of self-work because now I'm going to be somebody's role model and I'm so excited. And I've just been waiting on this date for a long time. Ooh. It's spiritual. I can't even make a video without crying. I'm just so happy. Y'all was listening to Ty Tribbett and I was just so happy, just full of joy. It is funny because like my longtime friends, they're like, Lyric is finally here. Lyric is finally coming. Y'all been talking about this girl since 10th grade. Ooh, it's just so deep, man. So deep. So I'm excited, y'all. Yesterday I actually was very scared. Today I had a lot of peace. I think this whole pregnancy has just been like a spiritual test. And I'm just excited to see it through and get it done. But I know since I did have this vision since I was a little girl, I know that all of this was supposed to happen. All of this was meant to be. Everything is working out for my good. Like, I know this. Because for some pregnancies, they're like a oopsie, wasn't planned. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No, like I knew since a little girl. So I think that's another reason why I have so much peace, because it's like since I was a kid, I knew I was gonna have a boy and a girl. I was gonna name her Lyric. He was gonna be a junior. Blah blah blah. And now it's happening. Where you going, cutie? Oh. No, you good, cutie. So yeah, I'm excited. So today we slept all day. We got some good rest. But you got some good rest? He got his headphones on. These past 9 days in the hospital, me and DC had some really good conversations about the difference between raising our boy and now raising a girl. You know, the standard we want to set, what we can and cannot do with her that we've been doing with Dak, what we kind of regret that we did with Dak in the beginning, what to do differently, our viewpoints on different things. You know, raising a girl is just a lot different. I think girls require a lot of gentleness, a lot of words of affirmation, a lot of, I guess, like more understanding compared to our son, you know? So I will say that's one thing I really appreciated about being here at the hospital for so many days, is that me and DC were really able to just have these very deep conversations about parenting and our expectations and our goals and what we want to continue doing, what we need to do differently. So I feel even better. I feel even more equipped for her coming. Also, me already being a mom for 4 years, I feel a lot more confident. So that's exciting. But yeah, so I have to actually use these wipes. I'm gonna do this now. I have to wipe my entire body down with these wipes. They're gonna take me into the operating room so I can get the epidural. DC is gonna scrub in. And we're gonna get this party started. So I guess the next time I vlog, Lear will be here. I think, like, spiritually, I've been very weak these past 9 months. Just being sick for 9 months really took a toll on me and my mental health. It kind of started, like, messing with my faith a little bit, but today, I feel good, I feel confident, I feel strong. Cause the devil thought he had me, he thought my life was over, he thought I was gonna give up, he thought I had no more, and that's what something greater came in my situation. You know, because if he did it before, he could do it again. Same God right now, same God back then. What are we talking about? God is good. I'm just excited. I'm excited. Because if he done it before, he can do it again. Same God right now, same God back then. That's it. Crazy story, y'all. Somebody's here with us in spirit, and I was asleep and I heard the doorbell ring and it woke me up. And when I woke up, it was like this spirit that had just walked past, but my blinds were closed. And at first I thought it was DC, and then I thought it was a nurse. It ended up being nobody. So I really think it may be my grandmother, but I don't know. But whatever it was, it didn't scare me. It didn't make my spirit jump. I was at peace about it, so whoever's here, I'm grateful. Okay, y'all, so the time has come. I'm so excited. So I just used my wipes. I got in my little gown. They're about to put a new IV in me. I'm about to get the show and roll. Why are you feeling that?
Cool as a cucumber. There's no day in the office.
Oh my gosh. He think he a doctor so bad.
I watch a lot of TV. This ain't nothing but house. This ain't nothing but a good doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
What's the one in Atlanta?
The resident.
You know what the resident. Seen it 100 times. Good. Are you working with some guys?
But you say waste some battery. Well, it's nothing to record in there. Pissing me off.
Yeah, do it later and we'll get out.
And you had 9 months to get some storage on your phone, young man.
And you just went out yesterday.
You had 9 months to figure out your storage.
Yeah.
To go through all your stuff, delete what you don't use, blah, 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 blah. What have you been doing?
I did all yesterday.
Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Your girl is officially a girl mom, a mother of 2, and 18 days postpartum. So I wanted to come on here. I was actually going to sit down and do an entire story time of my labor and delivery experience and all of that good stuff. But looking back, guys, I don't remember much. I don't remember much. You see what trauma does to you? I don't really remember much. So you guys know I spent 9 days in the hospital and I was on 24-hour watch. Sorry if you guys can hear Snuggles out there. Snuggles, can you be quiet? I'm recording. Okay. Thank you, my love. So, yeah, I was in the hospital for 9 days, and that was so unexpected, guys. It was due to me having preeclampsia. My blood pressure rates were about 150 to 158. And then when I would take my blood pressure medication from home, I would get down to like 143 to 140. So they just decided to go ahead and admit me into the hospital. I had no idea I would be staying until my due date. My due date was actually January 20th. So I would have been staying there for about 4 weeks if I didn't go into, if they didn't reschedule my C-section date, and they rescheduled that 3 different times. So while I was there, guys, I will say it was like a blessing in disguise, because I was just able to just be in silence and relax and just sleep and prepare for baby girl to arrive. Obviously, I was taking medications and vitamins 3 times a day. And that's one thing I can say that being in the hospital really taught me, is just how important it is to take supplements in order to help your body to do whatever you needed to do. So I was on, of course, my blood pressure medications, my prenatals, a stool softener, I believe vitamin D, magnesium. I mean, they had me on a bunch of different things. But I felt so much better while I was there. It was really nice being able to get my blood pressure checked, get my labs done, and all of that good stuff. So it eliminated a lot of the anxiety, especially when it came to baby girls, being able to hear her heart rate and check on her every few hours. You know, it just eliminated a lot of the stressors I had at home. Now, what ended up happening was, while I was there, DC would actually come and sleep over every other night, because obviously he had to be home and be a parent to our toddler. So Snickums would come and visit me every other day. DC would sleep over every other night. And when they weren't there, I just spent that time literally sleep all day, reading books. A lot of my friends came to visit me, and that was so special, because obviously they didn't have to. It was not like anything was serious was going on, or I was hurt, or I was recovering, or anything. But I will say, you don't forget the people who show up for you when it matters the most. So that really proved to me who I don't want to say who my real friends are, but it just proved that like my tribe and my support system and the friends I do have, they're very, very special to me. And it was so nice just to see that I still matter to them. My friend Jasmine came and she brought me all of this stuff for recovery, which was so helpful. My friend Patty came and she stayed literally till like 3 in the morning. I actually got in trouble because she stayed so late. Visiting hours ended at 8 p.m. and she stayed till 3 in the morning. My friend Nye came and we did vision boards, which was her idea, and I really appreciated that because I was so bored. My friend Katrina came. Y'all know I love Katrina. She's like my mentor pretty much. My friend Brittany came. Auntie B pulled up and Snookums was able to see her while they were there at the hospital. So it was just really nice to get that support from my friends. Now, walking into labor and delivery, literally just walking into the operating room was so traumatic for me. The first time around, guys, when I had Snookums, they ended up giving me anxiety medication, and this time I didn't have that. Now looking back, I really needed it. So walking into the operating table, getting my epidural, completely awake and just alert, laying down and them strapping my arms down to the table, and I was all by myself. It was so cold. There were so many lights. The whole C-section experience was just traumatizing. I'm never doing it again. I had the option to get my tubes tied, which I really should have thought about more, but they threw that option out literally minutes before me going on the operating table. I just didn't have enough time to really speak with my husband and talk about it. So that's one thing I was like, I wish they would have prepared me more for that. After the whole C-section and everything, they gave me magnesium. Guys, whatever you guys do, do not take the magnesium. So pretty much you get this magnesium and it's to reduce the likelihood of you stroking out by 0% or something like that. Took the magnesium and you're out of it for, is it 48 hours? Or I think it's 24 hours. I'm throwing up. I can't keep any food down. I can't keep any water down. I can't hold my baby. I am just completely out of it. And imagine throwing up after they just cut your abdominal open, the 7 layers. And since this is my second C-section, they cut the same incision twice. It was just horrible. So those first 2 nights, I don't remember anything. DC really held that down as always. So he was the one that was with the baby, feeding the baby, changing the baby, talking to the nurses, signing paperwork, making sure I was okay, calling nurses when something didn't seem right. I was just out of it. So the first 2 days in the hospital, I really don't remember at all. I ended up staying a few days after that just so they can monitor my blood pressure, check for eclampsia and all of that good stuff. Once I got home, number one, packing up all my stuff after being there for now, let's say, once everything was all said and done and I left the hospital, I would say I was there officially for about 14 days. Thank God my insurance covered everything. Y'all can only imagine how much my hospital bill was staying at the hospital for 14 days. But once we got home, my cousin was here. She flew in from Florida. She's a nurse. And she was the one that was really, and she had a C-section before too, so she totally understood. And she was the one that was really taking care of me and the baby and just making sure I was taking my meds, y'all. They sent me home with my blood pressure medication, aspirin, stool softener, and Percocet, and ibuprofen. I was taking the ibuprofen and it wasn't doing anything. And then when I would take the perks, instead of the pain being like an 8 out of 10, it would end up being like a 5 out of 10. So I was still in so much pain. I would say this recovery was a lot worse than the first time. Your second C-section is a struggle, guys. Like, I'm talking doing this and just trying to lift myself up out of bed, holding my baby. One morning I was trying to reach for cereal and I could not reach the cereal for my toddler. It just hurt so bad. You can't laugh, you can't cough, you can't sneeze. You feel your incisions if you make any quick movement. I mean, the recovery for this C-section has been horrible. I would honestly say this time around, the newborn phase and being up all night, pumping, all of that has been a breeze. This recovery from my C-section, and I had to sit down and have a conversation with my husband, like, yeah, we're not having any more kids. We have our boy, we have our girl, because I don't want to experience this whole thing again. You know, having a C-section, dealing with the recovery, stressing about getting preeclampsia for a third time, you know, pretty much as I can see, the evidence proves that my body just does not carry pregnancies well. And now that I know that, I gotta put me first, pretty much. So yes, we are done having children. I am just so grateful that I made it through pregnancy, delivery, and postpartum. Once I came home, my blood pressures actually never went down. They stayed the same. So they kept me on blood pressure medication. They actually pumped up the medication to 300 milligrams. I actually just went, this past week I just went back to the doctors. I was going weekly just for them to monitor my blood pressure, and finally I'm at a good place. I still have to take my blood pressure medications until my 6-week checkup, but yeah, I'm still monitoring my blood pressure, taking my medications 3 times a day, and I'm just still trying to get my body back. But this experience has been a lot different than the first time, a lot more traumatizing. Guys, pregnancy is just a very, very scary experience. Putting your body through that, dealing with all of that. Like, I feel like everybody, when we think of pregnancy, we think of the baby and the cute bump and the maternity photos, but nobody talks about when your body just literally cannot handle it and things go left and it's completely out of your control, you know? So that's that. Actually, before I get your niece, I want to show you guys the recovery must-haves. Okay, so these are recovery must-haves that my friend Jasmine actually bought me when she came to visit me in the hospital. She bought me all of this, like, recovery items and everything I needed, absolutely needed. So if you have a scheduled C-section and you have a friend who has a scheduled C-section, get everything I'm about to show you from this box. Okay, so first thing is first. The number one thing I use, and actually let me just show you guys because I have it on now, is the, what is this? The Freedom Mom C-Section Recovery Band. Oh my gosh, this helps so much. It says incision protecting bumper that soothes and supports your belly plus back. And they did not lie. Let me show you. So I have it on right now, actually. And I have it on pretty tight, guys. So this is what it looks like. It's a band that you put on and it literally just snatches everything together. You can make it tighter or looser. And my incision is right down here. So I wear this every single day and I wear it all day. Everybody, like my parents, DC, everybody's talking about how my belly literally has gone back down to like pre-baby, and I definitely think it's because of the actual belly band. Now they also have the Freedom Mom Postpartum binder. This one I like, but I just think it needs to be smaller for me. So this is what it looks like. And then it has these 3 straps. Again, I just feel like now I'm a little smaller, so I just needed this to be tighter, but I definitely used this as well. Then she got me the Freedom Mom C-Section silicone scar patches, and I use these when I'm in the shower. They are waterproof, and you literally just put the patch onto your incision and you just jump in the shower so your incision doesn't get wet. I absolutely love this, and I love the fact that it comes with the case, so you can wash the patches and reuse them if you want to. Then she bought me the sunflower lecithin. They loosen existing fatty clots and support milk flow. I haven't tried them yet, but on TikTok I've heard amazing reviews on these vitamins. She got me so much stuff, y'all. And then a hot and cold breast therapy packs. I already have experienced clogged ducts, so these definitely came in handy. And then inside, she also bought me things like wipes, Vaseline, nipple cream, hand sanitizer. I mean, everything my friend bought me, I used as soon as I had the baby, like literally immediately. Pumping has been going really good, guys. I am pumping, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not pumping every 2 hours. I'm pumping maybe like every 4 hours. Right now I have chamomile. I drink chamomile tea to keep my flow going, but then I also put the little packet things in my bras and I let them sit on my nipples when I'm not pumping. Supposedly it helps, but I just love being a mom of 2 guys. So okay, let me go get my daughter so she can say hi. Hold on. So here is my daughter Lyric. Oh, she was asleep, y'all.
Y'all, if you want to fight it, I have a sword. And if you go to Amazon, you can find this. And you can even find remotes too.
Got it.
Look, I wanted the bat up so I can pretend that I'm playing baseball.
Oh, okay.
She came in 20 weeks.
What else about her?
She's very cute, you know. Very cute, you know. Sometimes she cries because she really is hungry every day. Sometimes she cries very loud and very bad.
And tell them, how do you like being a big brother?
It's really good.
What do you do as a big brother?
I'm a big helper, you know, y'all.
He is. He's a great helper.
I can help for 60 and 70 hours, I guess.
It's a great helper. All right, you can leave. Close the door.
I'm gonna be sitting down and feeding me right here.
Okay, I'm gonna let you close the door.
Huh?
Close the door.
What is it?
Thank you. Okay, guys.
Mom, show them baby Lyric. Show her face.
I am, baby. So,
What?
So here is baby Lyric, guys. She is so quiet. She barely cries. She sleeps all day and she's up all night. She's not colic or anything. She's healthy. She's beautiful. As you guys can see, she has a head full of hair and she loves her big brother. Right?
Yep, Ruby.
And it's so cool having 2 kids now. I mean, Snookums is such a big help. Like, he just always wants to help. He's always volunteering. He's running around getting things for her. Like, he gets her diaper, the wipes, a blanket, a bottle. I mean, he's a great help. Snookums, come talk to the people.
Okay, come here.
Oh, what happened, Mookie Moon?
So, guys, me and my dad have the same name. I don't know why his mom named him Darren because my name is Darren. I don't even know why we have the same name.
Because you guys are twins, baby.
Yeah, but our hair, so his hair is shorter than mine.
Very true. So yes, guys, that is it. I've just been enjoying maternity leave. Just taking it slow, just enjoying each and every day. Anything else you want to tell them, Momo?
Yeah. Well, if you come in the house and we're going, like, you need to see a lot of babies in the house. A lot.
All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Say bye, Mom.
Bye.